I forgot I had the music on in the background. Yep. Oh, we got the volume on the screen too. Yep. Hold on. Oop. I was bored. Talk a little bit about bike stuff and a little bit about the trace. I should have put the trace sticker on the front of the screen. Well, yeah. We're in the room. Bike stuff. There's the thing over there. Got the I got the T6 together. It still needs a head, a coil. I think that's it. Oh yeah, it needs a new clutch arm because this clutch arm, the hole's real tiny for the wire run or the clutch cable. The hole's real small here, and this is a good clutch arm I just had on the ground over there. It's like no wear on it. It's probably heat triggered a little bit, but just for me setting up the clutch until I order a new one to stick in there that has a bigger hole, or not as small as that one. I don't know why that one's that small. Oh, it's got a bunch of crap on my screen. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to give y'all some better lighting. Let's see. Let's see if I can give y'all a little light. Yeah, better than nothing. So it needs a head. Got everything else on there. Got this mounted. Got the clutch set up. I got the RDM shaft, my RDM shaft and RDM spring in there. Just went ahead and used it because it was easy to install. Got a good 10 tooth on there, brand new 10 tooth. The G-force reeds that barely have no time on them. Got my sealed bearing set up. 9 green pads. Hardened bevel gear. The works. I just need to finalize her. I got to put some, take the head off, put some ultra gray under it, all around it, and put it back down. Other than that, she's ready to go. She's got her little studs in there. I'll probably put a little ultra gray in them when I fit them in for the last time. But split exhaust. But my Athena over there will eat this thing alive. I mean, I can still tune it good, but rated power for power, they say this one tops out around 13-ish. And with proper tuning, it said this one can reach 16. So, and plus I did port the intake side, and I got it, the timing set, the Parma kit. She pretty much hauls ass. Got that DT50 pipe over there on it. So yeah, the little Aerocell T6, she's right here. I may even sell it if someone was to offer me a decent price, even though I would just re-put the money back into motorized bikes, but that's nor here nor there. But yeah, she's set up beautifully. Let's see if we can get some good picture in there. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot to say what's up, Willard and Paul. But yeah, I have to do two washers here so I can get my no pressure on my pin. I haven't put any grease in here yet, but oh, it takes a man hand. Oh, there we go. I just have to grip it better. But yeah, it's RDM spring. It's only 20 pounds less than the SP spring. Let me redo this. Bam, there we go. But yeah, it's a pretty little cylinder. It's a pretty little motor. Like I said, I'm going to replace this with a newer one, even though the face of this looks brand new. It's just a string. This hole here, I don't want to drill out that teeth. I mean, that hole is tinier than the one that's on the Athena. And I put a real motorcycle clutch cable on it. SP spring on it also. But yeah, I got the Viton seals in it. It's gonna be nice. Oh yeah, how easy it spins over. Just barely do it. Yeah, 8 pedal pawl. Old gunk from when I was cleaning it. Yeah. New crank. Everything's new. The head's from a horizontal 47 millimeter. It's got an O-ring. I mean, this head you could run. It's set up with good squish with the O-ring. It's got an O-ring head. I don't have an O-ring in it right now because I haven't, finalized it. The squish is good like this, but I need a SP head. They just don't have the 6 millimeter stud hole horizontals in stock. Which if I asked Ethan, he would probably sell me one because he's still building his tier 3s, and that's what they use. Well, this is a horizontal. I need a 47 millimeter head, even flush. So maybe I hit him up, but this could go on a bike, and I could ride this on the trace, unless somebody couldn't needed themselves something. I would consider selling it, but very, very nice, very nice. Yep, horizontal reed. This complete horizontal setup. Yep, all aluminum. PGN bearings in the back. I forget what big ass bearings I got up front. They might be PGN also. But whatever, I think they were. I can't remember. They're either PGN or SKF or something. I don't remember. But I put new red grease in them after I installed them. Even the bearings back here, I put new grease in and put new shield on the outsides. Everything that I could do, and adding my clutch system, the one I like, because there is, like I tell you, let's get a little sideways for what it is for China, but there's no slack in my mesh. It's like, see that? We're getting hardly nothing. There ain't no up and down play. Hold on. There's no up and down play with my clutch, with this clutch setup. I mean, it's there. It's meshed. There ain't no slack. Oh yeah. And she's lined up. The mesh, oh yeah, the mesh is flush. So you don't have to worry about the gear wearing one side out more than the other. It's another key element, making sure you get the mesh good right here. But yeah, got my Zeta plate on there. When they first come out with the plates, the aftermarket plates a couple years ago. Got my hands on one. Still looks good. Copy of the RDN plates. But yeah, I just put the reeds on here earlier today, about somewhere around lunch. I was bored, so I started working on this, and worked on it a little last night, and then I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna finish it today, work on it a little bit, do everything I could do. I don't want to pull nothing off an engine because I have my Falcon, which is fully built and it's ready to rock. What's up, Mike? Let me turn the light off for a minute so we can. I'm gonna have a safety meeting with y'all. Y'all can join in or not. Let me see. Where's my light at? There it is. Or no, let's not do that. No. Clean off my hands a little bit. Somehow the light is still on. I'll get the Falcon in a second, and we'll set it beside it. The Falcon's going to look bigger because of the head, but it's a sexy ass case. And I may put it on a bike and let people ride it. We'll see. I don't know. But if someone out there is wanting a case ready to go, we can talk numbers. China crank, I think we got a 12 millimeter pin with the new cranks, with the high speed bearings and stuff. I think it's one of them. I did look earlier. I just couldn't see the pin. I did see the bearing. But yeah. Hold on. Let me load up the safety meeting, and then I'll grab the Falcon. And then we still got a minutes to build over winter too. So I still got to port it. And if I don't find a single ring piston that I like, I should be able to find the same kind of piston in single ring, because the Avenger one won't work. It's a little too short of a skirt to run in the Phantom. So I had to get the Phantom piston, or whatever the MS, whatever it is, 460, 440. Find that piston in a single ring, or I'll just run the top ring only. I mean, I can run both rings, but not on my aluminum cylinder. I don't want it to wear out no quicker. The iron, long as you're doing all your prep and gapping your rings, it's good on the iron. But on my aluminum, I don't want to run two rings. Never. That's just me. Hit the thumbs up. Let me get the Falcon real quick. I seen Dookie go live, but I was with my son. He was getting ready to go back to school after Thanksgiving, and his girlfriend went back. She had to go to work. So me and him came and ate. Went and ate at El Papacitos. And I got me one little enchilada left over and a little bit of beans and rice and some stuff. Chips, that's about it. That's a bad boy right there. She ain't scared of no one. She ain't scared of no one. I had the space off here a little bit, so when the clutch arm comes in, the face of the clutch don't hit the cover. 40 stroke. Uh, 0.9 squish. I believe that's what I showed y'all. Also haven't glued these reeds down yet because I don't know where it's going to set at, or if I'm going to put it on the bike. Or yeah, I'll probably keep this one, but I might would sell that one, but I'm keeping this one. It's got too many parts on it. I'm not taking off. I can't get rid of them. I can't get rid of this. Leonard gave me this. I can't get rid of that. And this is mine. I'll never get rid of my RDM clutch arms. I can get rid of a case. I could always rebuy a new case. I mean, this one's new. It's still good. Just saying. To my motorized bike family, I would consider selling that junk because it's going to be close to the price of this joint, and ain't nobody want to pay for that. Trust me, it ain't going to be cheap. That's why this is my bad baby right here, which is also mine here too, but it is what it is. But y'all people in the chat, y'all, I know, Paul, you're a builder. You'll build it before you buy it. Before you buy another engine, Mike Miller, you ask me before you go buy from them crazy people. You see what I could do. But yeah, I can't wait to run the Falcon one day. Even though I don't have it on the timing plate like my first one, this one should well outperform it. I'll still be running it on a Parma kit whenever I do run it, which also, you run this on a Parma kit also. So that's two of the engines. So this one's completely ready. This one's almost ready. It's 95, 90, we'll say 90%. And then I have the Menace that's coming up. It just needs port work and a head and a new clutch plate. But I did order an RDM. Well, I sent him a bid on one of those rusty clutch plates. And if him or the missus accept it, then I'll be able to, hopefully it won't be a real rusty one. But I'm going to clean it up, sand it, and do all that. And I'm going to put it on the Menace build, and which I might offer that too for sale. We'll see. First, I got to put a boost port in it. Well, first I got to see what what the port timing is. And then I'll put the boost port in and widen and do whatever I got to do to the exhaust. Raise it up a little bit and barely widen it. And that'll be all I do to it. Should be just fine. Because remember, don't touch the transfers on your Menace. They're already preset. Yeah, I'm just trying. Really, I need to sell something so I can invest the money into something else, which is motorized bikes. But I'm not selling the Falcon. I just like looking at it compared to the T6 there. But like I said, this sucker here is like butter. If you want to hear the little. Yeah, it was coming out the top. I do have the Hybrid Powers modified KTM magnet on here, and the new Smollett cover for their old CNC cases and the old cases like Leonard's got some of the old ones, and they fit the China doll, of course. I got to be able to turn that light off. There it is. Boom. A little dark just for a little bit. I can do this. And there it goes. It's called Relight. Yeah, I'm gonna check out some of Dookie's video when we finish here. I seen he went live. I still didn't finish it. Maybe did he crank the bikes up and run it? That's what I want to know. Did he crank the bikes up and run it? I need to drain the gas out of the green tank. I drained it out the car, but I still need to drain it out the tank. And the stickers, I'm going to get them made next week. What's up with Kevin, Paul? No, I watched Kevin's video already, too. Yep. Watched his video. Watched him do the cool little trick with the laser, making it go in circles. That stick's long as shit too, which is going to exaggerate the wobbleness. But you can usually see the wobble if it's that bad. He said he could feel it, or feel. Yeah, he said he could feel it when he crunk it up. But the motor did sound good. He said it sounded the best out of any of them so far. Or I guess the China cylinders. But he said it sounded good. He's going to compare it to the LD90, which is a 48 millimeter. But also, the horizontal jog, they made a 48 millimeter too, and it made more power than the 47. But, you know, we're just doing China dolls. But he's doing, he did his badass piston, the 5-window China piston. He did his version of the window piston, but he timed it right. So that was good. Hopefully, I'd like to make my own little China window piston one day, see if I can feel any difference. But I know it's flowing because it's flowing like a chainsaw piston. Same concept. The windows ain't as big, but it's still doing the same thing. It's helping push the charge out quicker or more. So we shall see. I'd like to hear it run, which he'll get it back together. He's gonna make a video so we can. He sent me a little video of the cranking it in the air. I was gonna make a short out of it, but it wouldn't allow me to make a short from the downloaded message video through the phone. Because I was like, yeah, it sounds good. So, but yeah, I hope y'all had a good turkey day. We had a killer ham. And then my brother had a turkey breast that he had in his little rotisserie. It's an infrared cooker. It heats it all the way around or whatever. You use it outside. He cooked that in there. I don't even remember if I ate any of that because it wasn't even ready by the time we ate. It was ready like an hour later. I can't even remember if I sampled it. But it had the beans with the meat in it, the baked beans with the hamburger meat in it. Gotta have that. Potato salad. Deviled eggs were cold. I like my deviled eggs hot if I'm going to eat one. Like warm. Yeah, I don't like that shit cold. I like my tater salad warm too. I can't stand it cold either. I'll eat tater salads on bread if it's warm. Let me make sure the thing's refreshed. Yeah, the Menace, she'll be 40 stroke also. I'm not going to be able to run all these fucking engines next year, people. Hell, I mean, I probably won't even be able to run the Falcon next year. We'll see. Athena's staying on the green bike till it needs a rebuild. The blue bike stays the blue bike. And just got the gray bike back here. And then it needs the front forks replaced and the bearings and the headset. That's why it got the engine taken off too after I got through filling with the last little engine. I got slack in that headset. I need to take it off. I think I stripped a couple of the bolt heads and some of the bolts on the side of the headset over, just tightening them after I adjusted them. And so I need to address that and pull it apart. Get a new front fork for it. Probably lower it down a little bit. I'd like to have a set of 24s to play with on it. That way I can lower it down just a little bit. And I would even change the seat on it to a different little seat just to set a little lower also. Because at the moment, I mean, it's still good how it is. I like it, love it. I would like to try another seat on it. I can't, it's been on there for 2 years. I like to change shit up, bro. I can't help it. We got a Russian brother in here. Sorry we can't read your writing, but you're welcome to hang out. We're talking about motorized bikes. This is the our billet case motorized bike engines, and these are the China case, but I got it blinged up. Oh yeah, got to get the standoff for the cable right here. Oh yeah, and I got sick the other day. Some little small little head cold, I guess. It's mainly throat and sinus. So evidently my immune system was pretty damn good. I knock on the wood. I'm going to make another cup of coffee here in a minute. But yeah, this one's got the updated coil, and this one's got the magnet to it. Since this one got the KTM magnet, I put the red magnet over here. If they had another KTM mag for sale, I'd throw one on here. But I had it on there for the little video and fixing the keyway, making it fit perfect. And then I stuck it on here once I was finishing this build. My RDM head. I think it's a 6cc head. It's not the pop-in head, it's the normal, the 0.0. This head over here, the stock scooter head, this isn't the one that came with the T6. This is the one that came with the T6 took a gasket. This is an O-ring horizontal head, 47 millimeter. I save all the stuff. I try not to throw it away. Some shit, used old broke shit I'll throw away eventually, but like unused stock heads and stuff like that, I'll save. They even have a China head out there in the house that I saved, that I sanded the inside of the dome. I think it was the one I ran on the 49 millimeter. I'm not for sure, but I kept it because it was still good. I need to put a old case together. You ain't got to have a crank in it or nothing. Just needs a couple of bolts, old stock head, the stock intake, and a old carb, and let it set out in weather. And stick it on an old frame and some crap and have some yard art. Or I could put it on the wall for wall art outside the room. That's also an idea. I could do that one day. Rusty wall art. I could find some music. I could go back and listen to Leonard's song again. Come on, Leonard. Come back to us. We missed some random lives. He don't know. We've been missing some randomness. Let me find it. I'm going to play that bitch. I don't care. Oh, no, it done timed out. No. It's your fault, Leonard. Fucking case looks awesome. Also, let me know. I'll also ways with my complete safe clutch, red and blue springs. It's beautiful. Just needs cleaned off. See, you got grease still on it. I'll take that off. I made mine a fixed shaft. I extended the bucking bar, got rid of the ball. All right, that's enough of the music. Let me get my water. Let me get my water. So yeah, I gotta do the front forks on the other bike. So we'll see what we do. Gotta give me a little front piece here for this. That's the only thing it really needs. Just a little cork or whatever color I can get, it don't matter. This thing over here looking beautiful. Looking beautiful up and down. A heart-shaped box up in there. I did enjoy the music being on. That was the only cool song on that whole on that whole schist. Studs. China gives cheap studs these days, but these are the ones from Treatland with the brass nuts or the copper, whatever. I think they're brass. Really nice. The ones China send you, or like BGF will send you. He'll send you these in the GT5. They're just regular studs. I mean, all threads, but they make great studs, exhaust studs. These are what come out of the GT5s when you buy the top end off eBay. Which you could use on them. Them come with the T6. The T6 come with its own studs. And the first Falcon, I just ran hardened Allen bolt head screws in there. But I'm planning on running studs this time on when I run the Falcon, this new one. Run studs on it. Hold on, guys. I can't see I can't see the chat. Hold on. All right. Just to see. I gotta build a shelf. I gotta build some shelves so I can put some of these cylinders, my cylinders and stuff on a shelf. So I gotta build some shelves in the closet in there, just so I can stick cylinders and I guess engines on too, and parts, just so I can get them out of the area. I can make room for other stuff like furniture. Like I want to put a little recliner in here too. I'm gonna get a bigger desk and another computer chair and move some stuff around. That way when people if someone comes over and sits in here, they ain't got to sit on the bed or on the little chair, which is actually just I put clothes on that, like whatever we're wearing in the morning. Yeah, that's what holds the drink by the bed when I sleep in it. So. But yeah, how long does it say? 40 minutes. We almost been an hour. We're going to try to go for the hour. The hour's always good. So we'll try to do that. Try to get a couple more thumbs up. Though it's a little late. I didn't give a damn. I was bored. I didn't want to play no games or nothing. When I get off here, I'm gonna find something to watch. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the T6. Come out nice and smooth. It was already smooth before I put it together, but went ahead and cleaned my reeds up, put all of them on there. Well, actually, I just cleaned the gasket that was off the edge of the reed on one side. I had a gasket on it. So, but yeah, she come out good. I just need to get, like I said, need to get the new clutch arm with the bigger hole there. I mean, I could drill it out. I just don't. I'd have to buy a new drill bit because I don't have one a hair bigger than that. I think the smallest one I got is this one, and that's too big. It's like 6 millimeter. I mean, 4 or something. I don't know. It fell out the pack. I think it's the 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. This pack's broke off, but that's the one it goes in. But yep, everything came out super nice on the T6. Made sure everything was great on it. It's a single ring setup. It's how it come. The piston, just like the Athena would come, but the Athena got more thump. We're gonna see how this one revs. Unless somebody can talk me into buying it from me, then they'll see how good it revs. But it's really nice, really nice. Yeah, I got the cover for it over there to put on. I think I need 2 bolts so I can have the cover on there. And then get the coil for the other side. Then I can put the cover on it. And then all she'll need is a head. That's the only real thing I got to buy. Well, that and this little coil, that ain't nothing. It's like $10 or a good one. At the most is $10. I already have a spark plug. I have an 8. We'll order another 9 just in case. I have a 9 that I've used for tuning that only has like an hour on it or 2, so it's still good. But I have a 9, but I have a brand new 8. This one has an 8 in it. My first Falcon ran a 7. And I think I did bring it in the other day. I don't remember ever cleaning it. I probably did lightly clean it. Yeah, I probably did clean it off some, but that was my old, from my Falcon, the first Falcon. So it did zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So the next one, this would have an 8 for sure. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Look like I'm gonna drop it. Nope. Yeah, I must have wiped it off or something. But yeah, she got the too hot for me. Let's see that shit. If you're gonna run a tachometer, go ahead and put a fucking R on there. but you should already know these things. I always run a tachometer. Therefore, I run an RH plug. If you're not going to run no electronics, then don't run it. Just like Will explained to Neck Rider. Guess what your old Falcon's going to run? Pre-cap to 0.029. Get some of that boat plug there. No, you can use them on anything, but made not to weather. Look at that coating on the outside, nickel coating or whatever, so it won't rust on your outboard or your vehicle. What's up, ERT? We're just hanging out, having a safety meeting, wondering when Leonard's going to go live again. When they, you want to buy engine ERT? I'll sell you this one. It's a nice little rev friendly engine. You know, I'm keeping Puerto Rican's star here, the Falcon 911. That it's nobody wants to pay for that. I'm keeping that motherfucker. But happy late Turkey Day, ERT. Yeah, you get some AI music on. We can chill for we got 12 more minutes to kill, 11 and some seconds. ERT. Just trying to hit the hour mark, be done. Both of these pistons are like highly skirted. Of course, y'all know how much is skirted on the intake the Falcon piston is. That fucking piston there ain't playing either. It's the same piston that comes in the liquid cool setup, which if you had this case, you could put that same liquid cool setup that I have in the box on that case. Well, you could remove this cylinder and just stick it on here because it's the same fucking piston that this has in it as the aerosol one I got over there in the box. It's the same. I can't remember what the port timing, if there's any difference, but it's the same split exhaust. It's just liquid cooled instead of air cooled. And I offered y'all a kit one time. Y'all didn't think I was serious. You're not going to find it cheaper. That was with no up cost added. But that shit's gone. If I ever offer that again, it'll be worth more. I got to send Kevin the other LT80 cylinder kit. Let him build that with a 110 bottom end. That's about the close. I think that was about the closest thing I could get to without having to do any major spacer work. I think you're still gonna have to run a spacer, or make a spacer, but see if he wants to play with that because it's easily capable I mean, even if you made the spacer and do it like Mark James does his, make the big spacer, bolt the spacer down, and then have the bolts come out the spacer to hold the cylinder down, which is very tricky. You just got to make sure the spacer's got enough room to hide the bolts that the cylinder is going to sit on top of. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, well, you need to go search him out on Facebook. He got cool cylinders. I don't know how. He never does give us any revs when he teases us with his little idling videos, which pisses me and a bunch of other people off. I still like him, but I still want to hear some revving. If you're going to sit there and fucking idle that bitch, just give it a little. Give me some blips, people. Just some. Brr, brr, brr. Don't tease us with a real fucking dirt bike cylinder and pipe on there on a China case and not give us any no. We'll see. He's probably going to debut it at the April races. He should have a ride video posted it for us for long. Hopefully it won't be in his fucking pocket. Hopefully he's got a camera by now. Don't say nothing about my camera, people. At least I got a cheap camera, but it's chest camera. Hey, that might be a Cyber Monday deal. I ain't spending no money. I got to get some boots. Some dress boots that I still got to work in because they're nice and comfortable for the winter. Because these boots here that had it, these things is gone. They ripped up the side on the elastic side on the same boot, just on the outside. It's ripped. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. But the soles are good. Soles feel like they're still good. They're just a little jalopy. Ariat makes some nice dress boots now, so I'm gonna get a pair of them. They're on order. I'll go try them out hopefully next week, and then I'm gonna get them. I don't like long, tall boots. I like high top shoes. I don't wear high top shoes, but the boots I don't want no bigger than high top shoes would be, like these I got on. So it's about as high as the boots I wear. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I didn't buy nothing on Black Friday. If I did, I bought it on eBay and they didn't give me no Black Friday deal. I did buy something yesterday, though. I did buy a Nibby carburetor. When I got that little PZ thing in the mail for the little 4-stroke engine I bought, it was like shit. And I was like, fuck that. And I went and got a real better slide, even though it's a Nibby. I went and got one of them for the 4-stroke deal one day down the road. Though the intake tube that come with the PZ carb, which I might give away one day, might give away as a prize at the trace ride, the PZ 22. The intake that came with it, though, for the 4-stroke was beautiful. Yeah. 84 cents, Paul. Man, they gave you a savings. Let me tell you, that is ridiculous. Let's see my glasses. We got 55. We got 5 minutes and some 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I'll grab the intake just as a final comparison. All right, this is the one that came with the little engine right here. It's got a little A little rough around the edges here, you know. Got a little light sand job to do right there. Just clean up some flakes right there, bust it off, you know. You see, and a little overhang. Still not too bad. That's the carb side here. A little slaggy slag down the tube there. That little sand finger paper won't take care of, huh, Raoul? All right, now when I bought the crappy carb combo, which wasn't, it was under $20. Yeah, this thing was all wrapped up in here. This is not the Nibby. This is the PZ knockoff of the Nibby, I guess. The intake tube that come with it came pre-painted, and it came pretty much flawless. It had one little bitty booger in there. It's gonna wipe out with some sandpaper. Other than that, it was flawless. I was impressed. I was like, damn. I like the offset of the black because only the cylinder is black on the motor. Everything else is gray. So right where this hooks to the head, to the gray part. So this is a nice contrast. So I'm going to use this one, of course, because it's fucking got to do nothing to it. Fucking nothing. It's the nicest part. In the case, this and the filter, the carb was shit. I did not like the way the look of that carb. So I'll be using this with the PE, the Nibby 22 millimeter, whatever it's called. The PE with the PZ is a piece of shit. But yeah, two different, same intake tube. It looks like one's longer than the other too. That's what she said. But yeah, different castings, not the same casting marks, same numbers, 56-2, 56-2, but different. One's up here, one's down here. This is ZL. This is FH. But yeah, this is actually a nice little paint job. Might be like a cheap powder coat, which is cool. But yeah, that's a little 4-stroke build down the road. Hopefully I can get me a frame and make it a CT90. Actually, it'll be a CT125 then. But yeah, that's what I'm shooting for. It's not going on a motorized bicycle, the 4-stroke. It's going on the fucking antique ass frame is what it's going on. And yes, it is a motorcycle, but it's an off-road trail little, you know, it's Honda shit. I've been wanting one for over 20 years. But yeah, we're finna get off here. I did get me ordered a little NGK plug for the 4-stroke too. It also came in. So we'll talk about it. I got to drain the oil and put the fresh oil in it just to have better oil in it. But yeah, the contrast to be cool. Cylinders black and everything else is gray, and it had the black intake come up either backwards or forwards. Be nice. Learned about the motor a lot, reading about it. This is the speed sensor here, gear selector, and speed sensor. If you have a dash up here. Yeah. We'll talk about her another day. CT90 rims also can be used in motorized bicycle, especially the front one. The back one, you got to run the gear type system or make your own that it uses, which is also badass and cool. All right, we're finna get off here, y'all. Thanks for joining in. We hit the hour and 1 minute mark. Stay tuned for the CT eventually.